Hello everyone, welcome to our American History Cooking Show. I am your host Colin. Today we're going to see these contestants make food that represents the California Gold Rush. Our contestants today are Nate, Parker, Eli, and Zach. First up is Eli.
Thank you, Colin. Today I'm making pancakes in the shape of shovels. These will represent the different tools and methods that 49ers used at the time to search for gold. Depending on the location, miners would use different methods, but the most popular method was placer. It's not ready yet. This technique included using pans and other devices to wash gold nuggets out of gravel or compacted soil. Some other methods that were used were cradling and using
Yeah.
and sluice box. Using these methods, $60 million worth of gold were found.
Wow, thanks Eli. That is really extravagant. Thanks for telling us about these early American monumental achievements. Let's move on to Zach.
Hello there. General Kenobi. Today I am making a charcuterie board, and the different kinds of food here are supposed to represent people from all over the world of many different cultures coming to California. Most of the immigrants were from China, but people from Europe, Mexico, and South America also came to California. Many of these immigrants wanted to find some gold and hoped to strike it rich. These immigrants were known to the Chinese as saan, haak, or travelers to Gold Mountain. About 24,000 of these immigrants moved to California. In fact, 20% of all people in California were not American. This was a produced achievement during this time period. But then, immigrants started to discover that they were not welcomed by the Americans. For example, the judge system favored Americans over immigrants. Though there was racism, the amount of diversity introduced into California helped the state become one of the most diverse states in the USA during that time. But even though there was all this racism, most immigrants chose to stay in California and continue mining or looking for other jobs.
Very interesting, Zach. It is interesting that so many immigrants decide to stay in the U.S. even though they are not welcome.
Now let's move on to Parker.
Parker, why don't you tell us what you're making today?
I am making chicken nuggets.
Okay, Parker, I believe you put chicken into chicken nuggets, not pork.
Yes, chicken nuggets. These represent gold nuggets that can be found while mining or panning. People who went to California were called 49ers or prospectors and would search for gold. Miners who arrived at this site first stake a claim in mining sites. These mining sites were generally diverse for immigrants all over the globe. Miners would often group with other miners to search for gold together. They would agree to keep a share of whatever gold was discovered. As you can see here, we have some ketchup. Where's the ketchup? It's in the fridge. Please. As you can see, we have some blood of the fawn. For example, the Donner Party, who started in 1846, got stranded in the Serena Mountains on their way to California. 42 out of the 48 died due to cannibalism and other causes. They were later rescued in February 1847.
Those 87 people. Wow, Parker, that's very interesting. Now, let's go see what Nate is doing. Wow, Nate, it seems as though you have quite a large delivery here.
Yes, Colin. This large delivery of pepperoni rolls represents the population boom that happened in California during the gold rush. Because California had such an increase in population very quickly, it became eligible for becoming a state after just 2 years. It then became the 31st state. However, this massive population also had some problems. For example, it completely transformed California's economy. While gold mining was still a way to make money, Californians discovered other ways to make money, like farming and ranching. California also faced growth problems because it was isolated from the rest of the U.S. The solution was to build railroads to California that took almost 20 years. The railroad was completed in 1869. This meant that now California had a strong economy.
Thank you, Nate. Now we know about California's population boom and the lasting effects it had. Now we have some quiz questions for the audience. Once I finish reading the questions, the answers will be in the description of the video, so you'll be able to check them there. First off, how did California fix their isolation problems with the other states? Second, how many people in the Donner Party died? And lastly, what were the Chinese travelers called? And that's it. Thanks for watching this episode of the American History Cooking Show. Now that's over. It means I can go home.
Frame. That's it. Drink it. This is
Go.
This is lemon juice. Zooey Mama.
Ooh, that was
Really good.